Hello, Peter D. Shalene here, and the title of my video today is Home Sells After 9 Failed Listings. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine having your home for sale on the market and it doesn't sell, and then you put it on the market for the second time and it still doesn't sell, 5 times it still isn't sold, 8 times it still isn't sold, and then 9 failed listings and it still is for sale? I mean, this has got to be a world record. I've never heard in my 35 years of selling homes, 2,262 homes sold, I've never heard of a home being for sale 9 times and it still is not sold. I counted up the number of days that it had been on the market, 685 days on the market. I mean, that's almost 2 years. So finally, the seller called me, and I had the privilege of getting the home sold. And I walked in. First thing I noticed is the big problem was the tenant. The tenant was preventing the sale of the property. He was taking advantage of the fact that the seller was a busy businessman, never had the time to actually walk through the property and check things out. I checked out the property and I told the businessman what he didn't know, which is your tenant is the problem. Your tenant is preventing the sale of the property. Every time there's a showing, the place looks awful. And of course, when I walked through, that's what the tenant did to me. He was doing to me what he had done to every other realtor, every other showing. The place was a mess. It looked absolutely horrific. It was extremely messy, and so I told the seller, you've got to get rid of the tenant. The tenant is your problem. So he got rid of the tenant, and the home was vacant, and then I gave a few more suggestions in terms of some painting, some cleanup, and then I put it on the market. And what I did as well is I changed the advertising strategy. Obviously, it wasn't working in the past, and so I changed the strategy. I found out something that was innovative and unique about the home. And guess what? The home sold. It sold in 30 days after having been on the market 685 days. Well, this is Peter D. Shalene. Have a wonderful day.